morning, honey, and welcome to Honolulu. This is the first port that we get to that actually looks kind of like a city. It's not necessarily the most picturesque place, at least not from the ship. Maybe it's just which side I'm looking over at the ship. You can see a lot of it actually just looks like a port, complete with Coast Guard and other military personnel. On the other hand, there is still an island feel to parts of this. Now, I've been up for about an hour, and while I feel like I'm just about ready to head out, it's already only about an hour before I need to show up for my shore excursion. I thought when I got up, I've got plenty of time to get myself prepared, do this and that, but now I still need to get breakfast before I report to the theater, and I suddenly feel like I'm running out of time again. Whatever happened to Hawaiian time, anyway? I guess the ship doesn't really abide by that now, does it? Anyway, I need to let you go, and I'll get back to catching up on things, and hopefully I'll have more for you by this afternoon. So until then, take care, and wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. To be sure, I'm not expecting anything to come of this, but we're right outside the mall. We got a few minutes to be here, so the odds of anything actually absolutely beautiful here, honey, but you really can't get close to the water, so the views from here are absolutely beautiful, honey, but as you can see, you can't get anywhere close to it because of the danger inherent to it, the rip tides and the currents. So while I consider dropping you off a little bit here, I don't think that's going to be possible. I'm sure there'll be somewhere that you can call home here in Oahu, but this isn't it. This might have been a little challenging even for you. There's all manner of picturesque vistas from here. I'm not even sure if you can hear me because of all the wind here, but I'm doing my best to talk to you. There are so many angles at which to look at this place, and they're all beautiful. Down below me is the valley of Pali. This is where the great battle for control of Oahu happened back in the late 1700s. Local chieftain and took over the entire Hawaiian Islands. It really doesn't look like a great place to be holding a battle. Not very flat. It's good for guerrilla warfare. And usually the battle goes for the defenders in something like this. But between having superior technology, having captured a few Americans, taught him how to use guns, and presumably greater skill in his warriors, he took over the place. To a plain stater like myself, it's really weird to see just how close the sea is, and yet we're already 1,200 feet above sea level looking down on this. And on top of that, if you turn a little bit further, you'll notice that there's a good several hundred of feet to go before you reach one peak or another. These are volcanic islands. It's basically mountains. Of course, there's more to Pali than just the historical significance. There's still so much to it that's just beautiful and something you don't see back at home. The bamboo fields here, while a great place for a warrior to hide, heck, you could probably hide an entire battalion back here. It's still just something to look at for us and appreciate, because you don't see this at home.